right. So we're going to turn our attention next to KAPLAN MD. You're going to meet Dr. Stuart Kaplan in just a moment. But the Diamond Contour Complete Complexion SPF 30 Duo is available this morning, and I'm thrilled that we're able to feature it for you on AM Style. This is 4-in-1 for you because it is going to give you anti-aging treatment and skincare. It's going to give you a moisturizing that you are going to love. It is also going to give you a light sheer tint that just makes your complexion look beautiful, and SPF 30. All of those things combined. So let me bring in Dr. Stuart Kaplan, who's here in the studio. It's so good to see you.
It's so good to be here.
Welcome back to AM Style.
Thank you.
I'm always happy when we have the pleasure of having you with us.
It's good to be here.
So you certainly, I was saying earlier when I was talking about you and kind of saying as a renowned doctor who's truly some names that we would know and recognize in terms of your patients, but understanding the importance for everyone to have the best skincare possible. Can you tell us what this is, what you're bringing to us, and then we're going to talk about who and how we're going to select what our shade is.
So I call this the Complete Complexion because it is the ultimate multitasking product. This is actually going to save you steps for your busy morning.
Okay.
It starts off as an anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, super hydrating cream, and that's just the beginning. It's got a 20% zinc that's going to protect from sun damage, and it's got a sheer blendable tint that's going to brighten your skin and cover previous signs of skin aging. That's really why this is going to make everything else in your medicine cabinet obsolete. This is the one product that you need.
All right, we're going to take, as a matter of fact, we have Stacey Ann here as well, but I want to take a look at the shades so that everyone can see and then determine which shade they're going to choose. So we have the light tint.
Yes.
And I always recommend, look at the images on the screen, and whichever of those complexions most closely resembles yours, that's the shade you are.
Right.
We also have medium tint. And then we have deep tint. And then there is an option there if you want no tint at all, because you're still getting all these important ingredients. There's a no tint option if you'd like it. And if you want the non-tint, we have fewer than 100 to go around. This is a $110 value, by the way, that you're getting the duo of Dr. Kaplan's Diamond Contour Complete Complexion with SPF 30. So as we're looking at Stacey Ann, and when you explain all of the important things this does, she's getting beautiful coverage, but she's getting those important ingredients.
So there are a number of things. If you look at her before, she's got redness. She's got a little bit of rosacea, uneven pigmentation in large pores. So this sheer blendable tint is going to disguise those imperfections and give her a radiance and a plumpness. That is that sheer blendable tint, hyaluronic acid. The brightness comes from the vitamin C. The 20% zinc is going to prevent future signs of aging, but there's one thing else. It's got matrixyl synthesis, which is going to optimize her skin's own collagen. That is key, because not only do you want to look good, you want to actually improve the quality of your skin. Collagen is like the skeleton support of your skin. Without your skeleton, without your bones, your skin just collapses. Okay. So all those things working together to give you brighter, plumper, radiant, younger looking skin and protecting you from future signs of skin damage.
Can I tell you, and again, Dr. Kaplan is a renowned dermatologist and surgeon with a clientele, certainly, whose business is the importance of making sure that they look their very best. When you explain to me that what's happening with my skin and what you have included in ingredients is not just going to give me gorgeous coverage and a complexion, but then helping my skin with all the things it needs to be its best.
That's so correct, because it disguises and blurs previous signs of aging. Wow. That's why we look so good. Look at her before. She's got uneven pigmentation. She's got pores, a little bit of redness, some lines, little sebaceous glands, and then the after. The skin is, all those imperfections are disguised, but the skin is brighter, That's the vitamin C.
Okay.
It's hydrated. That's the hyaluronic acid. The 20% zinc is a mineral sunscreen. That is important. You should want this because it is the most effective and safest form of that mineral sunscreen. And it doesn't leave your skin chalky or white.
Okay.
My patients in Beverly Hills, we're in Los Angeles. We're getting sun year round.
Constantly.
And when you see me on QVC, you know that first, I do laboratory and instrument testing to prove that this works. Then I take these befores and afters.
Okay.
Then I test it on my patients in Beverly Hills, and only after it's gone through that thorough review do I bring it to you at QVC.
I have to. We love when you're here, and I so appreciate not only your passion, but the information that helps us all make a better decision. And we should all want the very best that we can have for our skin. And you're absolutely right. Like exposure to the sun, we know what that does. We know what those signs of aging look like. And so, and here's the other thing too: is I just applied to my hand. You're going to see Alicia in just a moment, but. Dr. Kaplan, it feels wonderful too. Like when I apply it, not only do you see, again, you talked about the radiance from the vitamin C, you talked about the moisture that I'm getting. The tint is subtle, and so it feels great on my skin.
All this could be summarized by my diamond contour technology. We level everything up. It's never just about one thing. I will tell you, all I am wearing is my SPF light. And I'm not even going outside because alone, even without the SPF, it's gonna make my skin look good. It's gonna cover all sorts of imperfections. Look
at Alicia.
Look at Alicia over here. The skin looks smoother, brighter, more radiant. She doesn't have a lot of other problems, but the skin still looks better. I don't even need a foundation, and my patients that use it instead of the foundation. It's that simple.
I'm sure. And you know, and when you see, it does, it just sort of blurs away, it softens, it brightens. And for so many of us too, especially in summer, the last thing we want is something that feels or looks heavy and cakey in summertime for our skin. So here is what we are bringing you. I'm so excited this morning to have this in AM Style, and it couldn't be a better time than the official following of the first day of summer. So we have Dr. Kaplan's Diamond Contour Complete Complexion SPF Duo. You get 2 of these. Now you're going to choose which tint you would like. And as you're looking at these ladies, you can see how accommodating it's going to be for your complexion. So we have the light tint, we have the medium tint, we have the deep tint, which both Alicia and I would wear. And then if you want no tint at all, we're down to 4 dozen remaining with no tint because you're still going to get all of those important ingredients for your skin.
It still has the vitamin C and the lightening and the matrixyl, which is going to optimize your skin's own collagen. That alone is an amazing ingredient.
It is truly a game changer from a renowned doctor like Dr. Kaplan, bringing his products directly to us from Beverly Hills here to QVC. So you're going to let us know if you'd like it. You will get a duo, which is a huge savings because these would be $55 each for a $110 value. Our price today is basically $12 more than what you'd spend for just one. So a 708-281, and you didn't hear me say auto delivery, so go ahead and put it in your cart and check out Dr. Kaplan.
Always good to see you, Leah.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me.
Very much.
Thank you.
All right, listen, stay in the process of ordering. You know, one of the things that I've sort of asked for in summertime in our beauty offerings for you here in AM Style, like those